If you create content to make money, it's extremely crucial to invest your time into creating an aesthetically pleasing recording setup. Because if your content looks low quality, viewers will assume your service is low quality too. Which is why in this video I'll go over everything you need to build your recording setup for all your Instagram and YouTube content, including what equipment to get, how to set up everything, and how to actually talk to the camera. The best way to figuring out how to design a nice filming studio would be just copying other setups you like. For example, you can go on YouTube and search up nice filming background for YouTube, and then screenshot the best setups you find. Or whenever you're scrolling through Instagram or TikTok, take screenshots of setups you like, and then try your best to copy it while also tweaking it a bit to fit your style. Personally, my setup was inspired by this guy. Except as you can see, I did tweak it a bit, except honestly mine isn't as good. I made a list of recording setups you can get inspiration from. You can just screenshot it here, or click the link in the description to get it. When filming, the most important part will always be audio and lighting. For audio, I would heavily recommend Hollyland mics because they sound high quality, small, convenient to use, and pretty cheap too. I am not even sponsored by Hollyland, but I'm just amazed at how good their mics are, especially for $100. But still, unless you have a soundproof room, you'll probably have some echo. So I'd recommend whenever you film, run your audio by Adobe Podcast Enhancer. I'll link it in the description too, it should be free. And for lighting, I personally use this light ring tripod, but at full strength so that it blinds my eyes. It is not the best, but it is the most convenient way to record. I also use this tube light and RGB lamp for a nice blue background light. I'm not the best when it comes to lighting, but I heard from Jason Cooperson that if you want really professional looking lighting, you want to get a lighting kit like these from Amazon and set them up kind of like this. I'll attach those in the description as well. I film all my videos on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I think any of the new Pro iPhones are more than enough to create high quality content. But if you do want to get a camera anyways, the ZV-E10 is probably your best bet, especially for YouTube videos. Just keep in mind you have to buy a camera lens as well, and also an SD card so you can load off your footage to your laptop. Once you're done setting up everything, you gotta do the hard part, which is actually recording the video. For long form videos, you always want to script and read out the intro word for word, because you gotta be quick, hook people in, and not ramble. However, for the body, you should use bullet points instead, kind of like how you would in a real life presentation, and just free flow off of those bullet points. You should never go word for word on the body, just so that you allow yourself room to elaborate and go deeper into topics. Because if you script word for a 20-minute YouTube video, you are gonna sound robotic, and also it's gonna take you countless hours to script all of that. For the outro though, you want to script that word for word because you don't want people clicking off the video before you make your call to action, which is what makes you money. For short form videos, however, you do want to script and record everything word for word. And of course, when you record, always go line by line and take multiple takes each line if needed. And then just cut out the bad takes yourself in CapCut or have your editor cut it out. I also heavily recommend that you batch record for short form so that you save a lot of time on setting up your room, plugging in your mic and stuff like that. And that's basically all you need to create high quality videos. If you're serious about using content to grow your business, watch this video on how to land high ticket clients using content. If you found this useful, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.